Can you believe it? We are in the pub having a few bevying it up tonight, and it's episode 199 of the Football Humans. Episode 199, guys. Season 5, kicking it off. It's a new season.
Season 5.
Season 5. The predictions episode, I like to call it. This is the episode where we hear John Berry, who is sat to my right there. If you've not listened before, sorry, I should start. Sorry, how rude of me. Introductions. My name is Andrew Ragg. I am a Liverpool fan. To my right is Mr. John Berry.
Hello.
He is a fan of the old Heart of Midlothian.
Heart of the Midlothian Football Club. I'm trying to get the...
You don't always say that. You don't always say that. And to my left is Mr. Michael Felton.
Hello, Rag. I don't know why I'm intensely staring at you right now.
Hello, Rag. You say hello to me.
I've been speaking to you all fucking day.
Fuck off.
Supporter of the old Chelsea.
Yes, indeed.
And
it's the Blues.
There we go. So, like I say, predictions episode. Mr. John Berry will change his mind at least 5 times as to who's going to win the Premier League.
So basically what happens is he'll mention about 8 teams, and then at the end be like, I mentioned that.
And I'm always right. At the end, I'm always right.
At the end,
because you throw enough out there.
But when we look back at the season now, you're never right. Never right.
Well, I got all 3 right last year of relegation.
Don't think so. With top 4. Let's start predicting top 4.
Well, we've not even seen each other for a long time. Well, we have, but bits and starts.
Not on record. Not in a pub.
Not on record, yeah.
On a podcast.
Yeah. What I want to check is, did you enjoy the Euros, Ras?
Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, I didn't expect much from Scotland anyway.
No, but I didn't mean just Scotland-wise. I just meant in general.
I mean, yeah, it was enjoyable. England did very well and stuff, and I was quite surprised at a few. I thought France would do better. I thought Portugal would, especially the way Portugal started. I had a bet that Portugal would start the tournament. I told you that last time. I thought they would both get released in kind of quarter-finals, but a few disappointments. But yeah, overall, fine. It was fine.
Doesn't it feel like it's been mental? That finished, then the Olympics started.
It seems like ages ago.
It's literally just had the final.
I know.
Oh, who was in the final? I saw the semi-final.
I watched the end of it. It was Spain.
Yeah.
And I switched it on, and it was extra time. I was like, brilliant, it's going to be penalty soon. And then it scored as soon as I switched it on.
Really? Spain had quite a strong team, though.
Brazil won, I think.
Brazil won.
Yeah,
Brazil won. Spain had quite a strong team out the way, so quite a first team, quite a few first team players.
That's what was mad. It was all the players that were at the Euros.
Yeah.
So they had Pedri, Dani Olmo,
Asensio was playing, wasn't the Euros, but he was
the guy who plays up front. I can't say his name. He's got
Unai Simon and goal, or Simon.
Yeah, but a lot of the same players. So it's like they're going to be absolutely fucked.
How does that qualify for under 23s then? Do you know what I mean?
How are they going to play Euros, Olympics straight into your season?
Well, the Spanish one usually starts later, but still, that's too much, man. They're going to have a couple of weeks off or whatever.
They'll be injured straight away, won't they?
And Richarlison, Everton, top 4 team.
Yeah.
Rash just tried to kill a fly.
He missed.
He mugs you right off.
That fly's laughing at you, mate.
But yeah, Richarlison is their main man. And he's just, when's he going to be back? Start next week.
Everton got humped by Man United the weekend.
They did, actually. Do you think, in some ways, though, it might be beneficial in that you have these players that are at peak fitness, so they go into the start of the season where some players maybe are trying to get their fitness after the first couple of games, they'll hit the ground running, and then give them a break sort of like October time. Mix it up October time. Do you not think that might be?
Teams like Everton can't really afford to do that.
Yeah, I don't think like.
If he's your star striker, Everton can't afford to do that. It depends what Everton sign. I mean, the players they've signed, some of them not bad players. Demana Gray and Anders Townsend, and who was the other one? Same calibre anyway. They're all very mid-table players.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Tamari Gray couldn't get in the Leicester team. He's a good player.
And he couldn't get the Leverkusen team either.
And the same as Andrews Townsend, good player. But
Palace.
Palace.
It's very mid-table.
By Palace.
It's a big season for Everton because Benitez is going to be judged big time by the fans. And if they don't start well, he'll get hounded out straight away.
How do you feel about Benitez these days? Now that he's managed Chelsea and Everton.
In terms of what he did at Liverpool, you just, he won the Champions League for us. He was annoying at times, didn't play the best players, etc. Fucked up Xabi Alonso trying to get Gareth Barry. What the fuck are you doing? Like, for that I will always hate him because of Xabi Alonso. But it doesn't bother me that he's gone to different teams and managed Chelsea.
You'll always consider him one of the best managers Liverpool's ever had, though, right? For that reason.
He's kind of up there.
Well, in our lifetime, you wouldn't call it a Shanghai.
No. But I
he's
mean,
top
as in
10.
like Premier League lifetime.
Yeah, and it doesn't tarnish the fact that he's gone to Everton. Like, he's in some ways, like I was reading an article, like he was, what was that Everton kid that got killed and a young Reece, is it Reece?
Reece Jones. Is it Jones?
Reece James? No.
It's Reece Jones.
Reece Jones. Was it Reece Jones?
I think
look that up.
Reece
Anyway,
Jones, yeah.
Everton through and through, and he gave money to the cause. He was there for the memorial. He's kind of like a Liverpool man, man of the city.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's managing both, I think he's all right. I think that's fine.
I think he's seen that now, though.
It won't tarnish the Liverpool connection, but I think you're right. If Everton starts slowly, I have just a nagging feeling that Everton fans will use it as an excuse to go for him.
That's the next question. So do you think Everton fans, because they weren't very responsive to his appointment, right? Although I've got to say, I thought it was a great appointment for Everton. I think it's a brilliant appointment.
Yeah,
but if it was the other way round, I think I would feel exactly the same.
Yeah.
I think Everton's team is terrible. Saying Demana Gray, not bad player, Townsend, not bad player, Iwobi's there, not bad player. They're going to finish 10th or 12th this year.
Oh, so he's already let slip.
Yeah, absolutely.
One team is not going to be in his prediction. So could this be the year?
Well, after this, this owner who's pledged.
Everyone who's listening now, he's got it wrong every year. So maybe this is the year where
maybe.
You pump a lot of money into Everton.
From Bill Kenwright, and he's got to spend a lot of money. They're not spending money. I mean, the players they've got are so average.
But do you not think that's across the board? I mean, the transfers this season have been really slow, haven't they? I mean, it's starting to pick up now, and obviously Grealish is 100 million, which is madness. Lukaku looks like he's going to have them go like 97 or whatever, madness. And then there's going to be a lot of high transfers, but there's not a lot of activity. I don't think.
Liverpool haven't signed fuck all.
Signed the centre half.
Oh yeah.
And across the board, though, this is across Europe. Like, Inter Milan won the league, and they're having to downsize, lose players.
Well,
Messi's like been in tears because Barcelona literally cannot afford him, even on half wages.
No, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait to bring this up, but you've said Messi. Let's unlock the Messi gate. Okay.
It sounds like you're gonna put in like a big some sound effects over that.
I'm going to start this off with, so we all know, like say, Messi wanted to stay at Barcelona.
Didn't last year.
Apparently last year wanted to leave for Manchester City.
Yeah,
Gentleman's agreement, all that bollocks, ended up staying. Would you rather, if you were Man City, have Messi as your number 10 or Grealish as your number 10?
I mean, are you fucking mental?
Messi.
Is that a silly question?
Is it? Think about
it.
It is. Messi, 34 years old.
Messi.
Right? Will you just let me entertain it just slightly?
No.
Well,
Only has
there is a point to this because
Spanish La Liga experience. Undoubtedly, one of, if not, Ronaldo, Messi, one of the best players to ever play football. Undoubtedly. But he's 34. Has he got the legs for the Premier League? Is he
Yes.
at the peak of something that could add to Manchester City?
Yes.
And is Grealish on that cusp of going up where he's going to reach the heights of being a playmaker
all right,
for City?
Okay, so
I'm playing devil's advocate.
We watched a lot of the Euros together, so you know my feeling about this. Like, everyone's shouting for Jack Grealish. Lee Dixon cannot get out of his arsehole the whole time he's commentating. He's basically like, Grealish. He's not on the pitch. Will you shut the fuck up? Gareth Southgate has the option of picking Jack Grealish, and he's not picked him.
Yeah.
So it's like, he obviously sees day to day that you do not see Lee Dixon unless you're in the bushes with binoculars, like checking out Jack Grealish every day. But he's a great player, Jack Grealish. Excellent player. But
Is he worth 100 million?
I do not believe he's worth anywhere near 100 million.
Okay.
If it was 50 million for Jack Grealish,
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. That.
even then,
Definitely
I'd
50
say
million.
that's a push.
No, I wouldn't. I would agree with you. 100 million is far too much for any player. But I think with today's market, 50 million for Jack Grealish is about right. What I would say is, I think if the Messi situation came out quicker, the Guardiola might have said, hang on, Messi's available. But Messi wasn't available when they signed Grealish.
Exactly. So do you think?
So I think if Guardiola had time again,
Guardiola's
he would
thinking,
Messi, yeah.
Look, if we'd have waited 2 weeks, we'd have had Messi on a 2-year
He
deal
said,
for 50 million.
I'm not even thinking about Messi. He's a liar.
Yeah, he is a
He's
liar.
been thinking about Messi the whole time he's been at Bayern Munich,
Absolutely.
the whole time he's been at Man City.
Absolutely.
He goes to sleep thinking about Messi.
He's the best player in the
wakes
world.
up thinking about Messi.
He's the best player in the world. What? He's the best player in the
He's
world.
thinking about texting him every 2 seconds. He's like, oh no, I won't.
But for the,
He's setting up texts, he's writing them, and he's like asking his wife, does that sound good? He's like, oh no, I'll delete that. I'll get rid of it.
That's probably
Messi's
right.
always looking at Guardiola, it's always typing. Never sent. Never sent.
I'd agree with that because that is the case. And unfortunately, it's
but
different timing.
Messi hasn't signed for PSG. So
They
It
can't
could
send
still
it.
happen.
No, it can't. They've signed Grealish 100 million. Financial fair play, it can't happen.
it could still happen.
Man City will go over it.
There's no fee to get Messi other than his wage bill.
He's been released.
He's been released. His contract is ended.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so that's the whole reason. So he's a free agent.
And basically what you've done is sign a player and then sign Messi to replace him. You only pay 100 million for this guy who's not going to get his game now. 100 million, most expensive player in Britain. You're not going to play
No, but
him.
the thing is,
No, but
okay,
you could. If you were
let's take
City,
Messi out of the equation. 100 million on Jack Grealish. Does he get an instant game for Man City?
No, he doesn't.
No.
I don't think he does.
No, he doesn't.
I
That's
don't
what
think he does.
unless they sell players,
And like they're
But even then,
And then linked with
they
Harry
rotate
Kane
the
as
squad
well.
so much. I mean, I've not put any Man City players on my fantasy team this
No.
year. I've not put any Man City.
I made that mistake last year with John Stones. No.
Well, I had Diaz in last year, but I've not put any player. Diaz I was going to put in, but
it's
I've
hard,
not.
isn't it?
But it's
Because
like-
you don't know who's going to play each week.
It's Steve who sent that thing through of like, oh, it's great, Foden, Kane, and Grealish. It's like, to me, that doesn't sound great. That's not.
No, it doesn't.
Because like, Foden's still coming up and going. I mean, they're forgetting about. They've still got Mahrez. Mahrez is more consistent.
Yeah,
than
absolutely.
Foden.
Mahrez is.
and he's been doing it pre-season.
Okay, didn't do it well last year, but still played well for England. And no matter what anyone thinks of him, he's still a great player. So I don't think it's as simple as like, buy this guy, he's 100 million, he's going to go straight into the team.
So, as
he
a
can quite
concept-
easily find himself in a few months sitting on the bench.
As a consensus, are we saying you'd rather have Messi in your team than Jack Grealish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
but I like Jack Grealish.
but the
I
thing
like
is-
him. I like
yeah,
him.
I do as well. Not long term. You're right, not long term.
But hang on, we're talking about Messi. We're not talking about anyone who's similar to Jack Grealish. We're talking about Lionel
Yeah,
Messi.
it's a different level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is a different level.
Yeah. it's a
But
different
Jack
level.
Grealish is a
isn't
good
it?
player, but 100 million. I mean, for a player, he's going to be a squad player. He is going to be a squad player. And he will be a squad player. He'll be mixing it with Foden, Mahrez, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, whoever else. Sterling.
Where do you think his best position is? So if you were to pick
left of a front three.
Left of a front three.
Yeah.
So that's where the problem is, because if he's one of
Sterling's position basically.
if he's one of the three behind the front three, then he fits. You know what I mean? He would fit. You know, play Gundogan a bit deeper, or Fernandinho and De Bruyne and Grealish potentially, and then have a front three of whoever.
Actually, Foden's on the right. I thought Foden played both.
Foden
And Mahrez
plays mainly on the right.
normally on the right, yeah, where Mahrez, Foden, like
Mahrez or Foden, yeah, on the right, yeah. So, I mean, they got a lot of options, haven't they?
They have, but they haven't got many striking options.
Well, yeah,
if they don't get Harry Kane, they're going into a season with Jesus as their only striker.
I wouldn't sign Harry Kane.
And
let's
Torres
just have a word with Sergio Aguero, because I feel really sorry for him.
Why?
Because he went to Barcelona
I know
and
he's
went to
injured
play
for
with
3 months.
Messi.
He's out for 3 months.
Yeah.
He's out for 3 months and Messi's fucked
And
up.
Messi's fucked up. I read a story. I don't know how much bullshit it is, that apparently instructed his lawyers to get him out of his contract.
I think he's got a clause in his contract that says if Messi leaves, he leaves.
Is he really? Is that...
So Barcelona are in big trouble as well.
They are.
And apparently, according to a friend of the show, John Blakely, Inter Milan are in big trouble as well. That's the reason sell Lukaku, and they might sell Martinez as well, because apparently they are in massive financial trouble.
Isn't that it's crazy actually when you think about these massive teams that, like, I was reading about Barcelona, their debt is like billion or
Barcelona and
something.
Real Madrid have been in debt for years.
Yeah,
and years.
same as Man United.
Yeah. Real Madrid get fucking subsidised by the government, and they have done for a long time.
They're all family.
Yeah, which is like outrageous.
Right,
yeah, outrageous. So they get away with it somehow, but they've all been overspending. So when these English clubs get like picked up for financial fair play, you're always a bit like, come on now.
I know. Let's look at the books.
But they're saying Guardiola came out, just to go back on Jack Grealish, that he's not actually £100 million. He's actually cost them 60 million because they sold 40 million pounds worth of players.
Yeah, but he still paid 100 million on Jack.
That's what they're saying. So
I know, but even then.
So he's justifying it as a 60 million pound player.
Yeah, which is
Jack
more.
Grealish. Which is
more about
who they sold.
It's more kind of
Which
where
is more
you
about the valuation,
you'd value it.
Yeah, who have they sold for 40 million?
I don't know. They said he'd made 40 million of
Gwendo's wages, probably.
maybe.
I mean, they're going to sell Bernardo Silva as well. Apparently.
Interesting.
No, but the thing is, interesting about when you can't add wages in that. That'll go into his wages. So who have they sold? I don't know.
Can't remember. We'd have to look it up. Interesting about Jack Grealish though. So he signed a new contract last year and had the £100 million release clause put into his contract. He was offered more money at Villa than his weekly wage at City.
Really?
Right?
Was he?
That's what Villa came out. Villa's chairman or owner or something did a video. Did you see that?
Oh, Christian Purslow.
Yeah.
It's with Liverpool's chief executive.
Brilliant.
I know, it was really good.
He did a video to the fans. He said, "This is we understand.
Totally done.
This is how it's played out. We offered him a new contract, release clause 100 million. They've activated the release clause. It's on Jack Grealish. Like whether he wants to move, it's his decision. Basically, is what he was saying. Well, isn't that interesting? That it's his boyhood club. He's the captain of his boyhood club, and ultimately City, he's got no connection to City. He's not actually going there for the money because he's been offered more.
And that's fair enough. He's going there for that reason that he wants to win trophies.
Yeah. So what? Right. I think we did touch on it a few episodes ago. But what would you rather? Win one trophy, being the captain of Hearts, of Chelsea, Liverpool, like being the captain, being one club
I just
person,
got goosebumps just thinking about it.
one man club, or going to City, maybe winning a Champions League, a league, an FA Cup, a Carabao Cup, having like maybe 7-8 trophies. What would you prefer?
I'll tell you straight off.
Yeah, but we're thinking
100%.
as fans here. We're thinking as fans. We're thinking as fans.
Different.
Why?
Totally different.
Why is
Because we're
that
thinking as
different?
fans, because if we're thinking as players, football career is so short
Yeah.
that you've got to do as best you can in football. It's nobody saying, well, I stay in my boy club, and everyone's going, well, that's good, mate. I support Hearts as well, but I won the Champions League with Man United. It's like, I'm like, well, I won the League Cup with Hearts. It's like, it's not the
Win
same.
the league.
And also though,
It depends how far you get
when
on
you're
there.
a footballer, once you've been a professional for a while, you must realise you're treated as a commodity. So the club don't treat you as you treat the club.
No,
Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? They may do.
When you're retired, you'll still support the
If you're
club.
like a young starlet like Jack Grealish and you've been up the ranks for a while. But if you're a guy who's been in the youth teams for a while and they're like hanging back on contracts, sending you out on loan, like sending you on, your loyalty will probably like start to wane after a while.
Absolutely.
Like, because
Absolutely.
you're like, well, they don't give a shit about me.
I know, and you're fan of the club, so you want to see when you're retired, when you're 35, you still got hopefully 50 odd years left of your life to support the club week in, week out, hoping to win leagues and trophies and stuff. But as a player, you've got a very small margin where you're going to go. I'm not being funny, but like.
So you would go for trophies?
Right
You'd go
now,
for
you've got
trophies?
Man United. If Chelsea were the way they were 30 years ago, and you were a top striker, best in the world, you would go Man United to win trophies.
No!
You would as well.
Happy Steven Gerrard, mate. Happy Gerrard. I'd
No,
say
if
it
Chelsea were
Liverpool.
the way they were, John Spencer and all the rest of it in the early 90s, and Man United were
John.
Andy Cole's team.
John, I'm talking boyhood fan, been at the club through their academy, become their captain at what, Jack Grealish, like 24, 25?
Less than that, yeah.
Now their captain can be immortalised by your fans, like be like an absolute club legend. And I'm saying you win a Champions League with them.
Yeah.
You go on a run.
You're not going to win a Champions League with Aston Villa.
Or you do a Leicester. Were Leicester ever going to win the league? You do a Leicester and you
Very
win
true.
the Premier League.
I know, but you can't
You
take that
go
risk.
down
You
in
can't take that
Yeah,
risk.
it is
You
a
can't
massive
take that
risk.
risk. You can't take that risk.
It's a big shot, isn't it? It's a
Like,
big shot.
I always.
Do you guys want to fight? Let me
No,
get
I'm on it now. I'm on it now.
Sure.
You want one?
Yeah, you want. Sorry, can I? Yeah.
I'm messing up the system. Let's ask this guy. Let's ask the server. I've only got one
I'm
pint
going
in
to be
me.
finishing in 2 seconds. So I'll be getting you both on our plate as well.
Well, why don't you just say yes then?
I did say yes, and you said no. I don't want one. What? I'm joking. No, just wait. I'll no. Leave it. Leave it, Ras. Think about that.
Okay, so we had a little break. We've got our glasses refilled, and we asked the barman what he thought of playing for one club. Now, what did he say?
Napoli.
He said Napoli. He didn't really give us an answer, to be fair, like whether he'd just stay with one club. He brought up Totti and said about, Totti. But then, as he was leaving us with 3 delicious new pints, he did say Messi. What did he say? Messi has been paid
800 million.
800 million over his career,
Over 10 years, he said.
over 10 years. So how can he
it's a
not?
lot.
How can he not play another year? And he's crying.
And I was
you know,
making the
on
point,
those
it's
minutes.
possibly through his outgoings is probably massive now. His tax bills, everything like that. That he probably can't afford it now.
But on it.
But
I know.
But
The
can
thing
he?
is, he's not got
Because
800 million in the bank right
because
now.
at this minute though, if he retires, he's
Yeah.
still gonna get that same.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
He could sell what he's got. Yeah.
So if he's that desperate to play for the club, he said he'd half his wages. Surely he should be like, well, I'll play for
20 grand.
20 quid a match.
20. Yeah. But
No.
If he's that desperate.
if he's that, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because he is, I think him and Cristiano Ronaldo are the richest footballers in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Surely he could do that and then just go. I'm a celebrity for like £1 million or whatever. You know,
he doesn't need to.
He does not need
He
to.
does not need to. He does not need
Can you
to.
imagine Lionel Messi was on Big Brother? He's it for the money. Colleen Nolan now Lionel Messi having a bag out the side. He's bitching about you. He's slagging you off. Yes, he's slagging you off. Bet lunch in Coronation Street slagging you off. Okay? That bitch? Yeah, that bitch, yeah.
I thought we were friends.
Slagging you off as well. Saying Ronaldo's better than you. Yeah, mad. But
We digress. Well, so what are you saying? Are you playing for Hearts your whole career, or are you having a trophy?
I don't think he'd win Celebrity Big Brother.
I'll play for Hearts until I get so good that I'm not going to go to Celtic, but if Man United or Liverpool or...
No.
If Rangers come in...
Yeah.
No,
That's
if Rangers come in, there'll be English teams looking at me as well, wouldn't there?
No. You can...
Like who? Southampton?
Well, no, I wouldn't go to Southampton. No.
Why? What's the problem with Southampton?
Yeah, what's wrong with
To
Southampton?
be fair, do you know what? I'll tell you this now. I had this conversation with my dad when I was younger, and we always talked about this. Saying I used to say, I used to claim, what if Rangers came in and offered you 30 grand a week, and you were on 5 grand a week at Hearts? You go. You go. Well, I'd go, yeah. And I'd be like, you're not a true Hearts fan. But as you get older, you realise money's not important. So if Rangers come in and say 30 grand a week, you say, yeah, I'll go to Rangers then. I'm still a Hearts fan. I'll say for a few years I'll still support Hearts, but you go there for 30 grand a week. So
So when you scored against Hearts, would you celebrate?
No.
Would you try and miss every
To be
shot
fair,
against Hearts?
the only thing is, I was thinking. I thought about this a few times. I thought about this a few times over the last.
Against
Yeah,
Hearts.
you're the 5th penalty taker. Hearts against Rangers to
Scottish
win
Cup final.
Scottish Cup final. If you miss,
The only
Hearts
thing
win.
is, the only thing I will say is that the
If you
Tynecastle.
score, you break your whole family's hearts. Like,
The only thing I'll say is, I mean, this is all hypothetical, but the last 25 years I've had time to think about it, the Tynecastle crowd can be quite mean, they're quite horrible. So if I'm playing for Rangers and there's guys in the front row giving me
they
absolute
hate
shit,
it.
I'm going to give them a fucking that. I won't be giving that. I'm shushing them. I won't be ragging, I won't be rash. I think it's hard.
so then you'll be hated by your own.
I know, I can't do that. I
You'd
wouldn't
be
do
a villain.
that. I wouldn't.
Nah.
I wouldn't.
But then it would go so much that then
I wouldn't
where would be the breaking point where you stop loving Hearts then, if that was happening?
I would never do that. I would just go on with it. I'll take the abuse and that's it. Everyone knows.
We know him and we know
Everyone
he
knows I'm a
won't.
Hearts supporter
He would
anyway.
not do it.
The Hearts supporters
He would
wouldn't give me
not
shit.
do it.
They know about Jambo
Because
anyway.
I know you'd pick out.
Cry.
And this is probably what happened.
Great
You
job.
would pick out one person and do that to him, but everyone else would think it's you doing it to everyone.
No, I wouldn't do that to anybody. I'm only joking. I wouldn't shush anybody. I would just score.
Yeah,
and that's it.
this is a podcast. When we say do that, it is putting your finger to your lips to do this.
But I definitely would score. If I played for Rangers against Hearts, I would score if I had the chance. But I wouldn't feel good about it. But that's what you have to do. And then if it's 30 No, let's put the money in perspective here. Highest paid player at Hearts is 7-8 grand a week. Highest paid player at Rangers 25 grand a week. So if I was offered 3-4 times my salary, you're going to do it. You're going to do it, aren't you?
Well, Messi is crying. Where do you actually think he'll go? Do you think he'll go to PSG?
He'll go to PSG.
Spurs
Never know.
are touting, like maybe Spurs come in.
No, he won't go.
They can't afford it.
Man City's the only team.
Who can afford his wages though?
If Spurs sell Harry Kane, get his wages off the bill and get 160 million,
He wouldn't go to Spurs.
and he's been offered 25 million a season at PSG.
25 million a season?
Yeah.
Is that what he's been offered?
He's been offered 25 million a season for 2
It's a
years.
done deal then, isn't it?
But what if
Yes,
Spurs?
please.
Yeah.
But if Spurs,
No, I never really liked Paris. 25 minutes. Oh, sorry. What was that?
Say that, please, mate.
no, what I'm saying is, if, like we've just heard, Messi's fucking one of the richest footballers, he could play for free. If Spurs then said, we've sold Harry Kane, we've got 160 million, we'll give Messi 50 million a season for 2 years. That's double your money at PSG. Come and play
That's a good point,
Come and play for Spurs. What's he do?
That's 25 million a season. That's 480 grand a week.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what. Yeah,
Well, actually, I think Lukaku's going to get like about.
close to that.
Yeah. Which is mental.
It's all mental, guys. We're talking about money now. I mean, the money is ridiculous. I don't know what to say. It's very sickening. Very sickening indeed.
Right.
I totally get that though. I mean, Messi could end up anywhere. He literally could end up anywhere.
If it's just for money, he'll go to the highest bidder, surely.
But
because he's gone from the club he loves.
Yeah, he would.
He's got no allegiance to go and live in Paris. I mean, he's got what? Neymar there. You're not going to get
Sergio Ramos as well.
Sergio Ramos, yeah.
oh yeah, he's just got
Sergio Ramos.
Di Maria. Verratti.
Do we think though Harry Kane is actually going to leave Spurs?
I think.
I really. If you'd asked me that last week, I would have said yes, 100%. But the fact that he's come out and said I didn't miss training.
He sounds a bit grovelly.
He
now,
sounds
right?
a little bit like
He's totally missed training.
this isn't going to happen. Shit. I need to put out a
He
statement.
had a scheduled COVID test which he missed.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's bollocks.
yeah.
I just think it's a bit strange that he's signed Grealish for 100 million, the other signed Kane for 150. Surely that's not possible for financial fair play. Surely that's not possible in one season.
Do you know what I think actually happened? I think Man City were like, let's put a bid in for Grealish, you know, see if it gets accepted. If not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It got accepted, and they're like, oh shit, it got accepted. We can't. Oh fuck, we can't. Rang Harry Kane up. Sorry mate, they actually accepted the Grealish bid. We thought they were fucking mental, but shit, we can't afford you now. I know you missed training, but you're gonna have to patch things up.
Yeah.
Grealish is like, sorry, Harry Kane's like, fuck, all the fans are gonna hate me. I'm gonna say that I actually was okay to be on holiday, even though Spurs haven't given a
Even though they
statement.
didn't
Even
say
everyone knows it's bollocks. To try and patch things
Yeah,
up.
I mean, possibly. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is, I mean, Man United have been very, very quiet. And I thought a few weeks ago
Are
they'd
they
wait
going
for
to
Haaland.
Sanchez it up?
Well, no, I thought they'd be waiting for Haaland next year, because I think they will sign Haaland next year. But the only thing is, they could offer Martial and Lingard and pay 50 million for Kane.
That's not a bad deal for Spurs.
It's not a bad deal for Spurs or Man United. 50 million plus Lingard and Martial, who are not going to play in the first team anyway. It's a good deal for Spurs. 50 million plus Lingard, who is on his day is very, very good, and Martial on his day when he can be asked is very, very good.
I really don't.
I mean, let's be
It-
honest,
it's-
I can't stand him, but
it's
when
not a
he's
lot
on
of good
form,
days.
he is.
Nah.
Now, Lingard, how he
Lingard,
played
yeah.
for West Ham last year, yes. Martial, I've not seen the consistency to say that's worth
No,
it.
consistency is absolutely. He's the most inconsistent player ever.
Yeah.
But
Do you think Lingard's going to feature for Man United this season?
no, he's not. No, I think they're going to use him as bait, either for Kane or to sell him for somebody for 40 million. But I think they want.
But what I think if Spurs were what they missed the trick on, I think if they should have accepted a deal like that beforehand if that was possible. And Aston Villa have snuck in and stole Danny Ings from Southampton, and that would have been a decent option for Spurs.
Yeah.
It would have been like Danny Ings, proven goal scorer, and then back up your other departments because you've already got Son there who signed a new contract.
I'm surprised he's saying that. 4 years old, I'm so surprised.
So,
by that.
if you get Son,
Dele Alli could be a new player under Nuno.
Son and
He
Danny
could come
Ings
back.
as well, and then if
he sorts that out.
and if you did that deal that you were saying, and then you got Lingard and Martial, then you're looking really dangerous going forward. But
Do you not think Harry Kane like?
but now though, it's left it so late that they get rid of Kane. Who do you get in?
Well, for that deal, for that deal in particular, I mean, I just think that Harry Kane, he said, "Oh, he wants to go to Man City." He's not said that. I mean, the press are saying that he wants to go to Man City.
He does that.
Well, I mean,
He missed training for a start.
but if he goes to Man
I mean,
United,
let's be honest,
he knows
he
he's
does.
got Rashford at one side and Jadon Sancho at the other. His England teammates.
I mean, well, how old is Harry Kane? He's what, 27?
Yeah.
I mean, it goes down to what they were saying before. And I mean, he was not always Tottenham his whole life, but he's been there for a long time.
I know what you're going to say.
And now he's got to the point where he's like, I need to win a trophy.
Right, are you saying Man United are not going to win the league this year?
No, I didn't say he wouldn't go to Man United. I'm just saying about leaving Tottenham.
Alright, I was going to say, I thought you said he wouldn't go to Man United. I was going to say, because Man United are very in the mix
God,
this
is he
year.
a fucking Hearts fan or a Man United
He's
fan?
a
or what?
fucking Man United
Oh, I'm
fan,
sorry,
isn't he?
I'm
He's
sorry.
a scum fan. Sorry, podcast listeners. I don't think all Man United fans are scum. Honestly,
I know that was the
Yeah.
That's how old
the,
I'm, right?
the beers and the Liverpool
sorry.
talking there.
Sorry, it was.
He's pissed again.
Cup. Should say that in London. I'll get fucking smashed in this pub.
Man United everywhere.
I thought that's
They're
what
like
you were
secret
gonna say.
agents.
But with Sancho one side on the day, Rashford, that's what it's going to be the front three. Rashford, Kane, Sancho, if he signs.
What?
Harry Maguire, England captain, Man United captain.
Man United have signed very, very well.
Signed very, very well.
Varane
So
at the back. Varane is a bit.
Do you know what the thing about Varane is?
I
Everyone's
used to
talking
think
about
he
Varane.
was amazing, but I've seen a lot of.
He's like dodgy, yeah.
He's so dodgy.
Dodgy, yeah.
He's so dodgy.
Which is great for Man United.
Well,
Not for Man
when
United.
we
No, it's brilliant.
when we played
Because-
them in the
because
Champions League,
you're gonna
I
go
thought,
straight
like,
for it.
Varane stuff, but he
I thought
did not do so well.
He's not a yap stammer on the Man United.
You'll do Harry Kane, Harry Maguire for pace. You'll just run past him, and Varane will fuck it up. Brilliant.
Who will?
Anyone. Salah. He'll do him. He'll turn him inside out.
You were thinking about Salah and just didn't say it.
He's
right,
in my
yeah.
team this year.
What? Salah, yeah.
He's in my team.
Boom.
But I mean, yeah, Aston Villa. Let's go back to Aston Villa because they did sign very well.
Very well.
Very, very well.
Do you feel sorry for Watkins because he was like the main man?
No.
And now
He's still going to be.
who's gonna?
Still,
Are they gonna go two up front? Do you
They
think?
do.
He's a main man because I think he's average.
They've quite often gone top right.
I think he's average.
He's not.
He is average.
He did not have a bad season last year.
That doesn't mean he's great though. He
No,
didn't have a
but-
bad season. I didn't
hang
have
on.
a bad season last year.
He carried on his form.
He was one of my top scorers.
From the Championship into the
but-
Premier League.
Yeah, he's a
He
good
was
striker,
a-
but it doesn't
he
mean
was
you
a delight.
can't,
He
you
was a
can't
delight.
partner him.
He
He's
was
not
a
that
delight.
He was
great.
a delight.
It was a delight.
He's a
to
delight.
watch. He was.
He's above our. He's a
He
6
scored a
out of 10
hat-trick
striker.
against Liverpool.
They did.
So did everybody. Who's finished with fucking 73-9 or something, you know?
You're out of order.
I am.
You are out
But
of order.
Watkins is a good striker, but he's if he's that, why is he not in the England squad then if he was that great? He's not that
He was
great.
in the provisional
I
England
don't
squad.
care. So was Troy Deeney.
Why was Grealish not playing if he's worth 100 million? Lots of questions, John.
That is true, actually.
Lots of questions.
Yeah.
What do you
And
ask?
no answers.
No answer. My question to Michael is: would you rather have Lukaku?
Or cheese and tomato sandwich.
Take the tomato out and I'll have the cheese sandwich.
Bit of pickle. Bit of pickle, bit of butter, bit of white
Yeah, now
pepper.
you're making it worse. Lukaku.
Lukaku or Werner up front for you guys?
Both. We had this
How are you
conversation.
going to play Lukaku?
We were talking about this earlier. That Timo Werner was signed last year on the presumption of every Chelsea fan that he's a main central striker that's going to score loads of goals. But when Giroud was not around, Tammy Abraham was not around, you would look at a lineup and go, oh, Werner, Havertz, Ziyech. Well, so Werner's down the middle, but no, Havertz would be down the middle.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
every
bizarre,
time,
yeah. Like
even
a false
without
nine.
a striker, he's wide. So
Yeah.
it's like the Chelsea people that bought him didn't realise this. It's like the Timo Werner turned up one day at training and was like, oh, so you're going to play down the centre? He's like, oh no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't do that. I mean, you scored loads of goals, and you're a
Yeah,
number
I know.
9. Right? No? Are you a number 9? It's like, no, I'm out on the wing, mate.
Yeah.
We've got people out on the wing for fuck's
Yeah,
sake. Who bought this guy?
That's what I mean. Can I ask you about that actually? I do want to ask you about that actually. Do you
So
think-
that's why they're going for Lukaku.
Do you think Chelsea, teams like Chelsea and Man City and stuff, and I'm not having a go. I'm definitely not having a go. I'm just going to say it before you think I'm having a go. I'm not having a go.
Fucking Spirit of Steve over
No,
the top
I'm
of
not.
it.
I'm not.
Go on. Man
like
United,
Chelsea-
Chelsea fan. There we go.
I know, from Man United.
Oh, I mean,
for
that's
fuck's
it
sake.
again.
Man United, who spent like millions of
Teams
Yeah,
like,
go on.
over the
teams
years.
like Chelsea and Man City,
Yeah.
do they still have recruitment teams and scouting teams all over Britain and everyone? But why do, if they want to sign number 9, it seems like they're just signing the names. It's always the names are signed. So
No, you've got to understand what it is. The recruitment and scouting teams are always there, and they're always bringing players through. That's why the youth teams at Man City and Chelsea always do well.
Yeah.
Because the recruitment
Yeah.
stuff is there.
I get that, yeah.
Recruitment is there. But that does not mean that the managers that they bring in on a high wage will look at the youth players and go, he's got what it takes to get through. You've got to think, the reason this happens is because the managers come in and they're on such a short leash that they're like, if I do not win anything in this year, I'm fucked.
I know.
So basically, they're like, how much have I got to spend? Right. I'm going to put that all in my eggs in one basket. I'm going to look at one position and go, that's it. Pep Guardiola is different. Tuchel will be like, right, I need to improve this position. And it's also partly to do, and you've got to think it's not just the manager. This is going back to like Peter Cech, like football director. Peter Cech.
Oh, Peter Cech.
Petr Cech. Sorry, Peter.
I thought you said PG. Who's that?
And it goes even back to you know the Martina, Bruce Buck, to all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
They need to be performing. So they're going to be putting all their financials into the fact that what is the team missing. And everyone knows what Chelsea is missing is a striker. Because we don't have one. Like, we don't have a player that does that position.
30 goals a season that's going to win you the league.
We need to sign someone. Let's put all the money into that position. That's what it is.
Is Lukaku the right
and it's
signing?
It's all because they're trying to save their job.
Is Lukaku the man for you?
Yes.
Right. But
I'm not going to say a full-on yes. He's the right type of player.
Right. Can I say because why was Werner the right guy? Why did he spend so much money on Werner then? Who's in charge of that?
You tell me.
Yeah.
So who signed them?
You tell me.
It was Frank Lampard that signed them.
No, but that's because the scouts. Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't feel like a Frank Lampard signing to me.
It wasn't.
There's a lot going on.
He's the number 9 pick.
There's a lot going on behind. They're just saying that. Do you know what I mean? So Havertz and Werner. I don't feel
names. It's names again.
I think Havertz is going to have a blinding season for Chelsea.
I think Havertz will do well. I think Havertz will do well.
Looking at the Euros, I think he's got over his COVID thing.
It depends where he plays because he's quite good as a false 9 with like players either side. Now that you have like a number 9, it seems like it's going to happen. But if Lukaku arrives, he's going to be the man. The reason I say he's the right type of player is he's a player who holds up the ball, a player who scores goals. He's one of them players though that's not. For me, I've never really thought, because when I watch the games, he's not involved that much. But then neither's Harry Kane really that much. You know what I mean? More this in the last couple of seasons because he dropped his team. All you want is him to score goals. Aubameyang, you watch a lot of games, not involved, scores goals. So that's what you want, and that's what we've missed. But
that's what's more important, yeah, absolutely.
We've got a bad rate of buying strikers, let's put it that way. So,
would you rather have Lukaku or Harry Kane?
Gotta be Harry Kane, surely. Because
to fit in the Chelsea team.
Before you answer, I was talking about Michael earlier.
I don't know actually.
Lukaku's played in this league before. He's scored goals, but he's been most prolific at Inter Milan. I think that league suits him to a T. He's slower.
But how many goals did he score at United? Not a bad amount, right?
Yeah, he didn't score a lot, didn't he? We need a statistician.
He scored a lot.
We definitely need a statistician.
Do you know what that's called? Wikipedia, Rag?
Do it, mate. Because I actually think he did score quite a lot of Man United.
Well,
I mean, you're the Man United.
I think it suits
you're
him
the
more.
Man United fan, John. Come on, you should have
no,
that.
That's about half.
You should have that there, mate.
Liam Boyce is scoring quite a few goals for us this year. I'm quite happy. Northern Ireland Internationalists. Well done, Liam Boyce. Top of the league, joint top of the league.
So his record, Anderlecht, 73 games, 33
Anderlecht? Did you play Anderlecht?
Yeah, but we're supposed
we got him for Chelsea.
He's supposed to be a next Drogba.
Yeah.
So then 10 games, no goals for Chelsea overall. West Brom 35-17, not bad. Everton 31-15. And then when he went there properly, 110, 53.
Yeah.
Man United, it's going up 66-28.
60, it's only 66 games.
Only 66 games, 28. It's not bad.
That's a great return.
It's not amazing, but it's not
it's
bad.
It's 1 and 2.
Yeah. And then Inter Milan 72-47.
Yeah.
Slower pace, suits him more.
I think it's
sure.
I think
for sure.
I don't think when Lukaku signs for Chelsea, I don't think we're going to go, oh my god, this striker is amazing. I think it's going to be another average.
Like I was saying, I've watched him a lot because he's been in the Premier League a lot. And
is he going to be a flop?
I think he's a good.
No, it won't be a flop.
I don't think it'd be a flop.
But
It won't be a flop.
It's not going to be a
average.
Murata.
He'll be
He's
a
not
flop.
going to come in and be like.
Morata's not a flop.
He is a flop.
Mate.
Again though, again. I think it goes down to like strikers and being, because his record is not terrible. It's not terrible. He's not considered a flop as in like, you know, Kesman, for example. He's not like someone
it's
who's
not that
been
level.
bought in and not scored, or like he actually scored okay, but he missed loads. That's what everyone remembers.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Okay.
he at least missed the chances. He at least got in the positions to miss
Oh,
the
but
chances.
shut
He was given the chances. He was given the chances. Listen, if we're doing a quiz in 20 years' time, we're saying.
Well, it's better than someone.
Listen.
It's better than someone who's not even in the game. So it's like playing with fucking 10 men.
This is the chance.
No, listen. If we're doing a quiz in 20 years' time, we're saying.
Don't defend Murata. He was the biggest flop in
Who
recent
played
times.
for Real Madrid, Juventus, Chelsea, and Atletico Madrid? We're going to say, oh, a fucking amazing striker. We're going to say Morata. We're going to be like, he was fucking shite. And our kids won't believe us. They're like, no, he can't be that bad. We'll go, no, he was fucking terrible.
He's looking up
I'm looking at
Murata
his
now.
stats.
Go
I'm
on.
looking at his
Go on.
His stats are probably alright because he had so many chances. If you've got
You wish-
good wingers and good midfield
I
players,
mean, it's not dreadful.
He's shy,
47 games, 16 goals.
terrible.
That's shite.
That is terrible.
I mean, it's not dreadful.
1 in 3.
Shite.
It's better than Juventus. 63-15.
Terrible.
Shite.
Dreadful. Worst striker I've ever seen in my life. Worst striker I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great.
Who do you have in the last 5 minutes, champions to win the game? Would you bring on Morata or Torrente Flo? Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, that's a silly question.
Well, it's not,
Because you
actually.
know my heart's in the 90s, and I will always pick them over anyone other than Didier Drogba.
Well, no.
I will always pick a 90s player.
Right, who do you bring on? Morata or John Spencer?
John Spencer. No, but to be honest, Morata took that penalty in the Euros, and I said to you, didn't I, at the time? It was like, oh, yeah, we weren't watching it, but I was like, he'll miss that.
I said that as well. I said that as well.
You could
He
see
stepped
him
up.
missing
You
it.
could see it
I
in
know.
his face.
Dreadful.
The
Terrible
the
striker.
best penalty takers I noticed during the Euros are the ones that step up and they look like that, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh mate, he's
And then
absolutely
they
soiling his pants.
ping it.
And they ping it. Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Top corner, either way. It's got to be full power, top corner. I hate the ones that pass it, or pass it there, pass it there. The keeper's going to
Yeah,
dive
but
one
Morata's
side.
penalty was
get
so
right in
bad
each
in that
corner.
because it was literally slightly off the ground, so good height for the goalkeeper,
Yeah.
not in the corner.
I know, terrible.
Just to his
Worst-
left.
yeah,
It's
terrible.
Yeah.
Awful,
It's a
awful
keeper's
striker.
dream, that was.
Awful. Terrible
We
striker.
haven't done it. We haven't done the prediction. We started this whole thing. You went, oh, we haven't been here, and we haven't,
Yeah, me too.
you know, like. I just think maybe I'll just like edit this out.
It's really bad.
Me too, Rob. I watched Tenable the other day.
Yeah.
It was Series 1. Right?
Old school.
Right?
Where it all began.
Where it all began.
Do you have a box
What-
set of Tenable? Like you just watch like.
No, I've stopped watching
have
it.
them all
I've stopped
recorded?
watching it. I stopped watching it last year because they brought out new ones to Sal Lindsay, but it's not the same. But listen to this question. You can answer it?
Well, we don't know.
I don't
do we?
think- I don't
Yeah?
think-
I'm
nah, I don't
gonna-
think you
I'm
can.
gonna say yes.
Nah.
You haven't asked.
I'm gonna say
I
yes.
don't think it's
Let's
anyone
be
asking you.
positive, Rag.
I don't think it's anyone
Say
asking you because I don't think you'll get it.
Well, it's Barry asking us, so he's going to have
Nah, you won't
forgotten
get
at
it.
least 3 of the
Nah,
answers.
forget I mentioned it. Forget I mentioned it. You won't get it. You won't get it. The 10 most popular Walker's Crisp flavours.
Oh, easy.
Right, one at a time.
Alright, go on.
I'm gonna go controversial.
And I don't want to go
Maybe-
by my man. I want one at a time. Go on.
Prawn cocktail.
Bum, 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 boom. Number 4.
I knew it's high.
Salt and vinegar.
Number 2.
Cheese and onion. Number 1.
Number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Salt and vinegar is number 2.
Wow.
Oh,
Ready salted.
yeah. Number
Number 3, yeah.
Three,
Top
yeah.
3. Roast chicken. Or chicken.
Number 6.
Smoky bacon.
Number 5. This is exactly what I got.
Oh, what's the sauce?
Number 7.
Did you get that one?
Yeah, I think it's my favourite.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's weird.
Not really, mate. No, I love them all. I love them all. You're thinking about what you love now, don't you?
I'm trying to think.
So
of the
I'm
other ones
thinking,
left.
Walkers, like, can we confirm?
Yeah.
Walkers, do they own like Monster Munch or anything bollocksy like that? Is it kind of like,
Oh yeah, hang
you know, a
on.
curveball of
hang on.
Walkers crisps?
It's under the Walkers umbrella.
Or is it
It's
like,
not like a
I
different.
didn't know
like
there was
the-
a Walker's umbrella. Was there?
No. So basically, you're talking traditional Walkers flavours.
traditional Walkers?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. We can, yeah. It's
Has it not? So basically, the title of the crisp is Walkers.
yeah, Walkers, yeah.
Like-
It's not Wavers, Monster Munch.
They've all got their own colours, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
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 Uh,
How many have we got so far?
7.
Beef.
There's a
Yeah,
beef.
beef and onion.
I think it's beef and onion or
Yeah.
it's steak and
Beef and onion. Beef and onion.
Now that's what I said, beef and onion. It's not there.
Beef
not
and
there.
onion was
No.
the Walkers.
It is a Walkers.
Yeah.
It's not
No?
there. I thought that. I was saying, well, beef and onion. It's not there.
That was a flavour though, right?
It was, wasn't it? We all
I thought so.
thought we
It's
had
not,
it.
It's not there. Yeah, if I all agree, it must have been there, but it's not in the top 10.
Was there a beef one in the top 10?
Any sort of beef kind of
I
flavour.
will
a
answer that
steak
because
one?
there's no.
Oh, so maybe it's just not in the top 10. What was the black packet?
That's what I thought as well.
Salt. It was
Salt and pepper.
salt and pepper, like sort of one, wasn't it? Black pepper.
Salt and black pepper.
Salt and black pepper.
But I don't feel that.
That's not going to be
that
like one of
popular.
the best.
What's in the meat packet? You've got
Smoky
so you get
bacon,
the regular
chicken.
one. And beef, right?
And beef, wasn't it? Yeah.
But they've done weird. So they've got a curry one. They've had a
It's
hot
not
dog
one of those stupid. Oh.
They've had
Do they do a chili one? Do they do
tomato
ketchup?
Tomato
Yeah.
ketchup, maybe. They're pretty good.
And they do a chili one? You're not saying sensations or any bollocks like that?
No, it's all Walkers.
All Walkers.
So get salt and black pepper at your head as well.
Yeah, okay.
It's never been a Walker salt and black pepper.
There was a black. It was a black packet.
Yeah, black packet.
Yeah,
Not black pepper.
It was pepper. wasn't it?
Marmite, maybe. Is it Marmite?
Should we
I'm
say
gonna
tomato
say
ketchup?
tomato ketchup,
Tomato
yeah.
ketchup.
Number 10.
Oh.
Okay. Still alive.
Was there a Marmite one? Some sort of like
I think there was a Marmite one.
or
but
like
I'm not sure.
a mustard. Was there a mustard?
I think there was.
I think there was a mustard one, wasn't there?
Yeah, I don't know if it's called mustard though. I don't know what it's called. Should pay more attention to these grab bags.
So we've got 2 to 5.
To be fair, after
There's
watching
Salt and
that,
Lineker, Smokey Beckham. Wasn't it Beef and Owen?
Beef and Owen. It was, mate.
It was Beef and Owen.
you've said that though, it's not the
Yeah, I know. So. Paul
Basically,
Michael
what I'm
Owen
going to say
was
is,
in
I've been in the
top
shop,
10.
all the shops since then, they've only got the top 5. The ones,
They haven't got
I
the
saw,
ones.
I want Worcester sauce, I want tomato ketchup.
What's the sauce? It's like proper
Purple.
throwback.
Yeah,
It's a throwback though.
It's
I've
purple,
not, I've
it was
not seen
purple,
Worcester
yeah.
sauce since
I've not
like the
either, a long
90s,
time.
the late
I've not
90s.
either. To be fair.
Yeah.
A long time. 2 to go.
Cheeseburger, they're good. But that's close.
That's not going to be. That's like
that's
a niche
recent.
kind of one. Yeah, it's not. That's not a.
They're good though. Prawn cocktail's the only one that doesn't actually taste like anything like
Yeah.
anything it is.
Yeah.
But it's lovely. But
I
it
love
doesn't
it.
taste anything like it.
Absolutely.
I prefer skips.
No.
It's a love skip.
Walker's my
I
favourite.
love prawn cocktail.
Skips are great.
It's great, but I honestly can't think of
Go
any
through
other
colours. Like, so we've got red, green, like brown,
Have you?
Orange.
orange.
Ooh,
What?
brown.
Yeah, we got smoky bacon. Yeah.
No, that was like a pinky brown.
That was 2.
It's brown. It's got to be beef. Like, it's not going to be. Like,
I know.
don't
I
get
can't-
what
I'm
it's
so
gonna be.
brown now.
Don't
You know what I
say
mean?
that, but
Because
I
it
said
should
brown,
have
it's
been
not. But I don't think it's brown.
Smoky bacon. Is there any sort of other pink flavoured ones?
Cream cheese and chives.
That's Pringles.
Did Walkers not do chives? No.
Sour cream.
That's what.
Crinkle cut.
No, so this is going to be like
You got off track, boys.
beef and
Okay.
gravy. I don't know, it's going to be like, I don't know.
Stay where you were.
Hog roast. Say cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
No.
Give us a clue before you.
You've said one of them.
Have we? Smoky bacon.
You've said
No,
smoky
we said
bacon. That was
smoky
number
bacon.
5.
Cheese and chives.
No.
Salt and pepper. Marmite.
Yes.
Marmite.
Marmite's number 8.
I've never seen Marmite.
Another one.
No,
I
you don't.
love it. I love it. But I didn't know the Walkers did it.
Mayonnaise.
Puke flavour?
Monster Munch.
Whoa! No, hang on.
No, hang on.
This is bullshit because we just said to you,
You can't say Monster Munch.
No, what I'm saying is, what's
roast beef monster.
Pickled onion.
Oh, so
I thought you
yeah,
said.
yeah. I thought you were saying it was a Monster Munch flavour. I was like, wait, hang on. About to kick off
unlucky?
here.
That was tough, eh?
They
I
don't
thought I would get all them, but Marmite, I would say pickled onion.
There you go. How many did you get at home? Okay, so you've either just heard us going through the tenable questions of Walker's Crisps, or I decided to edit it out because there was a load of bollocks. What do we think? Are we going to keep it in?
Someone's bollocks is another one's diamond.
There you go.
You know,
There you go, mate.
That's the title of the episode right there.
who knows?
So,
Who
there
knows?
you go, mate.
If I found anything from watching Cashing Out,
Yeah?
that's what it is.
There we go. So, we started this episode, Season 5, Episode 199, a few pints ago, and I was trying to get your predictions out of you for the new season.
Sorry, that was my bad. I derailed you.
And
straight away.
we went on an hour's tangent, as we normally do. It's fine. But lads,
I was
here we
stalling
go.
because I didn't know, basically.
On the record, nice stalling. Stalling no more. Let's go for our top 4 predictions.
Done.
Top 4 predictions. And I want
I'm going first.
in order of top 4. Here we go.
Okay,
Michael Felton.
This pains me to say it.
Here we go. Top 4.
Pains me to
Top
say it.
4. Here we go.
My top 4, and I decided this yesterday. It's the relegation I'm not certain about. But number 1, I'm going Man United. Number 2, I'm going Chelsea. Number 3, I'm going City. Number 4, I'm going Liverpool.
Completely disagree with that.
Wow.
Shall I go?
Well, I'm going to say I have all of those teams, but in a different order.
Okay.
So do I.
Do you have all those
Yes,
teams in a different
yes.
order?
I'm going to go Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool.
So not that different. You said completely different.
Completely
You've just swapped.
It's basically you just swap 2 teams around.
Yeah, there's 2 7 cities. It's miles
it's
away,
not
mate. It's
completely
miles away.
different.
That's completely different, mate.
Nice.
Same person in
You don't
4th,
think everything,
same person
mate.
in 1st. Is he fucking mad? Is yours completely different to his?
Mine is completely different. I have gone Chelsea 4th, Manchester City 3rd,
Controversial, he's doing it the other way around.
Manchester United 2nd,
Oh, come on!
and I've gone for Liverpool as champions.
No, but that's that. I mean, where's that come from?
Tosser.
I'll tell you where this has come
That's
from.
not come from your head.
Where's this? No, it's come from both my head and my heart.
No, that's come
But-
straightly from your heart.
but
Straightly?
let's-
That's not a word. Whatever.
Last season, okay, was a blip. Van Dijk was out. Liverpool struggled defensively.
Yeah.
And you've got to say, with a Premier League winning team that Liverpool have, they've got the experience, they've got all of those sort of things, got all the qualities. I think with Van Dijk back in that defence, if we look rock solid in defence, we're gonna smash this
But
league.
I think you're missing.
We're gonna smash
I
it.
think you're not looking at the fact that I know we may not rate him, and Barcelona it might not seem like a massive signing for them, but I think you're massively going to miss Ronaldo. you will massively.
PSG.
Yeah.
He went to PSG?
Yeah, he went to PSG.
Didn't even realise it.
But anyway, he's right.
He should have gone to.
I thought he was going to Barcelona.
He was,
He
but
was.
he
Did he go to PSG?
took the money and went to PSG.
You know, how many players they could have this year?
And a little side note on that, he came out and said that Liverpool fans didn't support him and this, that, the other.
Ignore
It was
him.
absolute
Ignore him.
bollocks.
Would you not say, in fact, right,
Absolute
seriously,
bollocks.
but would you not say Salah, Mane, and Firmino have passed their best?
I think that Firmino probably isn't going to be there, and we're probably going to get Mbappe. So there you go. Stick Mbappe in there, and we'll smash
What do
the
you mean?
league.
What do you mean you're probably going to get
Where are you
Mbappe?
going to put him?
If Messi goes to PSG, Mbappe will go to Liverpool.
No way.
I'm putting it
There
on the
is no-
podcast. That is what will happen.
There's no way that's going to happen.
Yeah.
They will have at least one
He'll go
year.
Real Madrid.
At least
He'll go
one.
Real Madrid.
No, there'll be at least 1 year with Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi.
Nah.
And Ronaldo apparently. Behind them.
Yeah. Di Maria, where's he going to play?
They've got a 3-4-3, have you not seen it? Marquinhos, Sergio Ramos, and whoever the other one is. And then Di Maria, Verratti, Wijnaldum, and whoever the other one
And they
is.
still won't win the Champions League.
Still won't win. Donnarumma in goal as well. Donnarumma in goal.
They won't win the Champions League.
Liverpool will have the best defence this season.
Why? Van Dijk's finished.
Go through the defence.
You came with a bit of paper,
Go
so
through
I
the-
thought you've had a bit of logic about it.
Fucking people.
And he's turned up and,
Set
done,
people.
and said this stuff.
Yeah.
What's he all about?
I mean, you haven't thought about it. You haven't thought. You
I
both.
have.
We
you-
thought about it.
We thought about it.
I picked the team to go number one and I can't
Hang on,
stand.
hang on.
To be fair, he's gone with his heart
Hang
as
on.
well. But
Hang on. You both went with Liverpool to finish 4, overlooking the fact that they've had the worst season and finished 3rd.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the players are a year older now. They're not as strong. They're not as strong. Milner's a year older as well.
don't get me wrong, Van Dijk,
Liverpool's back four.
Van Dijk being back is a
Who
massive.
is Liverpool's
Massive.
back four?
Yeah.
Andy Robertson, shite.
Fuck off. John.
Injured, by the way.
Injured, yeah, long-term injury. Van Dijk will never recover from that injury.
Van Dijk
Who's
is-
your other
No,
centre-back?
Van Dijk is class, let's not be wrong.
Was class.
New
Is he going
signing.
to recover?
Is class, but
Is he going to
Well,
recover?
well, we'll see.
Who's the
We'll
other
see.
centre-back?
What's the guy?
Joe Gomez.
No,
we
they signed somebody.
We just signed.
They signed the centre-back.
Western Wall.
Leipzig or something.
Yeah. Can't remember his name. But even if you had Gomez in there.
You just signed someone.
Yeah, we
Mate,
signed a
I look at
centre-back.
BBC Sport every day. How have I missed all these things?
We signed
I
him
missed
really
a Liverpool
early on.
player.
What's he called?
Missed
gone out,
Ronaldo
mate.
player.
I'm getting them.
Anyway, I'm telling you now, Liverpool will win.
No,
the
they
league.
won't. No one fucking win the league, right? They won't. This guy's strong.
Salah consistently
Yeah.
looks shite, but he's still winning.
Ibrahim
Like,
Konate.
that's him, karate. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is he?
Konate.
Who is
An
he?
absolute donkey. And who's going to play right back? Not Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah.
He's fucking dreadful. What?
I'm telling you now. Why do you think Man United's going to win the league? Tell us why.
I
Bruno
just think-
Fernandes, consistently amazing.
The last half of last season, Bruno Fernandes was not the same
He's
player.
seen his Everton.
He was tired.
No, to be fair, I just
He was
feel...
shite.
They give him Solskjaer's given other players so much time off. He's given them like a month
Yeah,
off.
I feel they're going to be the freshest squad, and they've got players back. They've fought well.
Who's going to be their
Like
goalkeeper?
Sancho is a good
Who's going
signing
to
for
be
them.
Man United's number
That
one?
was De Gea.
No, it'd be Henderson.
I with De Gea.
They're not going to win the league with De Gea in goal.
I think
Saying
it
It's
that
will.
not
now.
going to be De Gea.
Are you sure?
Dean Henderson will be in goal.
Well, Dean Henderson's really ill at the moment with COVID, and they reckon he might not recover fully for a couple of months.
How do you know this stuff?
Because
I
he's a
read the
Man United
papers.
fan.
Get a fucking finger at my face.
You're a Man United fan.
No, you are.
You put them winning the league.
You
Why?
fucking love them.
I mean,
Big he did it as well. He's a Man United fan as well, just like John Terry.
no, fuck off, I'm a Man United fan.
So you,
Broke my heart.
you
United.
genuinely think Man United are going to win the
Well,
league?
let's be honest. Look
Good
at
chance,
it last
good
year.
chance.
Look at it last year. No one gave them a chance, and they finished second, and they pushed close. And I think they fought well. Sancho's a great signing. Varane's a good signing. Although I will say he did get twisted in and out against Chelsea, so we'll probably do the double over him, but they'll win the league.
When do you get twisted in it against Chelsea?
Oh mate, he got fucking
When?
done in the Champions League semi-final.
I didn't watch the game.
I think as a team, Liverpool are a better team.
I don't know, I think Solskjaer, all credit to Solskjaer. Everyone was against him the whole time. People still are. He has built that team up from absolutely nothing to absolute crap. Waste some money on overpriced names to actually get rid of them all and just build them from his bottom again. And he's done so well.
Get rid of him. He has not got rid of him. He's not got rid of hardly anything.
Yes, he has.
Who's he got rid of?
I'll tell you who's got rid of him.
Matt's still there?
What?
Matt's still there?
Yeah, Matt's
still there?
Still there.
They're not the overpriced. They're not the overpriced
They're
names,
all
are they?
dead weight.
So who's he got rid of it?
He's got rid of.
He's not got rid of fucking
No,
anyone.
he fucking. Give me a second.
Who's he got rid of?
Give me a fucking. Let me have a Google this.
I put Man United coming second above Man City, which for me was a big thing because.
Yeah, so you must feel it as well then.
So
that they've got a good chance.
I do feel Man United. Yeah, it pains you to fucking say.
Yeah, for sure.
On paper,
Right, he's
they
got
have
rid
got
of-
a good. They've got a good chance of being up there challenging.
Yeah.
Lukaku, Ibrahimovic,
He got rid of-
Sanchez,
Okay,
three.
Ibrahimovic, Sanchez I give. Lukaku, maybe not such a good idea.
Mkhitaryan.
Has he got rid of them, or they've just moved on, like in kind of
No,
like
he got rid of
a?
them. He got rid of them.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it's. He's not had a shot, has he?
Marcus
Yeah.
Rojo, Memphis Depay, Ibrahimovic, Chris Smalling, bloody
He's not not got
Smalling.
rid of them.
Chris Smalling went and played well somewhere else
Herrera,
while they were missing.
Herrera,
Well,
Mkhitaryan,
I'm sure
Valencia,
during this
Fellaini,
we had a podcast
Schweinsteiger.
saying they were missing a centre back, and
And we all like
I've just told
Smalling.
you.
should have bought Chris
I've just told
Smalling
you.
back.
I've just told you. You know who's the players there?
Solskjaer ain't got-
Schneiderlin, Fellaini.
Valencia was done by
Fellaini.
that point. Fellaini was too old and done
Herrera.
by that point.
Shall I tell you?
They're not high wage. They're not the
Yes,
guys
they
you're
are.
saying. no.
Ibrahimovic.
What?
He was
Marcus
fucking
Rojo.
35 anyway,
Oh,
wasn't he?
shut up.
He was only there for he was there for a swan
every
song.
time, the big, they're about 300 grand a week they're on.
I'll tell you what.
He's only on a 1-year contract.
Gosh,
I'll
it
tell you
was
what.
2 year.
The season rests on your backup players and your squad, right?
Well, in that case, Chelsea are winning the league.
So because
Billy Gilmore.
when you
Knowledge.
when you look at Man United, they lose a couple of that first team. Their bench isn't strong. I don't think they've got the depth that you would associate a Man United side with having.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like they have.
Creativity-wise, etc. I just don't think they have. That's why they won't. That's why they'll fall short.
I think this year.
They're still signing 3 or 4 players. Honestly, they will.
They could
They will.
make some. I
I
might.
think this season Mason Greenwood's going to become a bit of a guy.
Rashford's out for 3 months. It's 3 months he needs out.
Yeah.
He needs
to
our 3 months.
reset, doesn't he?
Because he was awful last season. And England. He was so good this season before. He needs a break. He's so in his the Twitter stuff and his business and that. He needs just to.
Well,
3 months on the
he's
side.
done
I
a
think
lot
that's
of good.
separate, though.
He's done a lot of
It
good.
affects you mentally.
Does it?
Yes. Look at Lingard. Lingard is a top player, but he's sold his fashion, he's got his own fashion business. But he's taking his eye off the ball. He done well at West Ham, but let's take
Talk
the eye off the
about
ball.
fashion. What about Dominic Calvert-Lewin?
Yeah, he's shite. He is shite.
But Man United, I think, will be thereabouts if they sign players, etc. I think if Harry Kane goes to Man City, that's going to be. I might rejiggle.
I will not change my mind.
Because Man City's defence was brilliant last season.
Which defence?
If
Who are you going to play?
But if he gets that team right, they should.
I'm not going to change my mind.
I'm not either.
I'm not.
So you're saying Chelsea second? You're going with your heart or your head? Why
Yeah, my
Chelsea?
head.
Why Chelsea
If
second?
I went with my heart, I'd have put them first.
Of course you would.
Well,
Why second? Why second?
Because I just feel like we've still got a dip in us. We've still got a dip where we can like let a few goals in every now and again. I mean, Tuchel firmed up the defence massively. I'm putting a second for the reason that I don't know if we'll finish games off. Last year I didn't think we'd do anything last year, like even when Tuchel took over. But even under Lampard, under Tuchel, we created so many chances and missed so many. It's like so many games we should have been completely clear. All the drop points last year were all those sort of games. We drew with Brighton when we should have been about 4 up at half time. It was like missing so many opportunities. So I'm banking on second getting in someone who can score goals. If we get Lukaku, more of those will be converted.
Okay.
I'm certain of that.
That's a good shout, yeah.
Whether he's worth that much, I don't know, but he will definitely score goals. So I'm
So you're
banking
happy
on.
with the signing, but not the price?
Yeah, and not necessarily. I don't necessarily know if he'll fit that well in our team either, but I know that he will convert more of the chances that team's already created.
Yeah.
So mathematically, I feel like we'll do better than we did last.
We've all gone for the same teams.
Yeah.
Do we think there's a team that could disrupt that top 4 that we've all discussed? Do we think Leicester
Aston
could
Villa.
get in
Aston
there?
Villa's massive as
Villa
well.
could.
Aston Villa.
So are we
I think
talking
Aston
a
Villa
dark
have
horse?
signed
Could
very, very well.
I think they could finish top. They could go for top 6. Aston Villa
They'll
definitely.
probably get relegated now, but.
But Villa were the tip of my tongue as well.
Yeah. I think Leon Bailey, everyone, a lot of teams have been chasing him for a long time.
Yeah.
Great signing.
Buendia.
Yeah. Buendia is like.
Danny Ings will score
Buendia
goals.
was linked with like Arsenal and Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it's like Danny Ings, excellent signing. So like. So you got.
So are we putting Arsenal down mid-table? Are they still restructuring?
No.
Are they not going to be in and about top 6?
I still think they'll finish above Villa, but I'm just saying Villa is like a surprise.
As a dark horse.
Yeah.
I think for me, you got the top 4, and then you've got 6 places with a mix of teams like Tottenham, Arsenal, Villa, Leeds. And then.
Do you think Leeds
Well,
will be
Everton are
found
not
out?
even getting in your top 10 here, are they?
Do you think Leeds will be found out? Do you think they'll have
No, I don't think
second
so.
season
No,
syndrome and
No, they're too big a club. They're not.
I think they'll be alright.
play alright? Yeah.
I think they'll be top 10.
Let's go on to relegation then.
Tough one, this. Tough one.
3 teams to go down. Do you want me to go first? I've prepared. My 3 teams to go down in this order. I think I always go that rock bottom, cut off, dying without hope, Norwich. I think Norwich will be down there. Above them, I think Brighton will be down there, and I think Watford will be my bottom 3. That
I'll go next if you want.
with Burnley and Palace not close behind, but I'm gonna bottom 3: Norwich, Brighton, Watford.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying is getting relegated.
I'll go Brentford, Watford, Burnley. I think it'll be Brentford bottom, Watford second bottom, Burnley third bottom.
See, this is tough, but I'm gonna stick my neck out. I'm gonna say Palace, Wolves,
Wolves. Fair enough.
and
It can happen.
Southampton.
So
Although
you've got
Brighton, could be Brighton.
Oh, you've got reaction to players that have lost or managers that have moved on.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't
Disrupting it.
disagree with any of that.
Palace have lost so much, like,
They've lost the whole team, and
Depends on
Vieira's
what
got a
happened to Vieira.
tough job.
not
Yeah.
really proved as a manager. Wolves, I feel like NES has carried them a long way. Not really signed much else.
If Jimenez doesn't
had a
come back
bad
well,
season
yeah.
last year without Jimenez.
Yeah.
And then Southampton without Danny Ings, I just don't know about.
I think
They didn't really sign very well either.
I think that our bottom 10,
But-
any of them people down.
Yeah.
The other one I would say is Brighton, I think. Close.
I think Graham Potter's a good manager. I think Brighton will come in a game. I think he's working them up, but I don't think Brighton will go down.
Who's your bottom 3 then?
Burnley, Brentford, Watford.
But like you said, all the ones we've said, I think have all got a chance. One of them will surprise us and do really well.
I think Brentford will be the Aston Villa of this season.
I hope so.
I think Brentford are going to come in and surprise people and be like mid-table. I'm not saying they'll be like
I'm not sure.
up there, but
I'm not
I
sure.
think they'll stay up.
I think they were lucky to come up because I think they sold a couple of decent players, and I think they were lucky to come up. I think who was their final leg against in the playoffs? They got beat.
Swansea. Oh, you mean?
Yeah, before that to get Swansea.
Yeah.
It was Can't remember. But they were, I think we were lucky to get through those.
I watched it as well. I can't remember.
I know, me too.
Cardiff?
No. No, someone scored like first 2 minutes or something.
It was Cardiff. It's not Cardiff?
No. Don't think so.
Cannot remember. All I'll say is when you look at the league table, and I'm guessing you probably feel the same, it's hard. It's going to be a really tough league.
It is.
I think it's going to be one of the closest in terms of relegation, mid-table, top four, all that sort of bollocks. I think it's going to be really, really tight.
The money these days, yeah.
Who's getting the
Golden boot.
Golden boot.
Salah, isn't it? Because Liverpool can win the league. So.
I'll say Bruno Fernandes.
I'll say Lukaku then. He's not even there yet. But...
All gone for the teams we support.
Yep.
Do you know Bruno Fernandes used to play for Udinese?
What?
Do you know Bruno Fernandes used to play for Udinese?
Only a true United fan would know that.
I found that out today on the
Did he
quiz.
really?
On a quiz, yeah. He played with Sanchez at Udinese.
So why did he hold his quiz back from us then?
Yeah, what's
I was
this
going to do
quiz?
it, but we did something else instead of it. We did the Watford's quiz one.
Okay, fair enough. The only other thing I had on my notes prepared for this evening's podcast was we've started the Football Humans Fantasy Football League. It's up. We're there. If you're a regular listener and you know the code, you're in on it. Get your team in. This podcast will be going out tomorrow, so by Wednesday we want all those teams submitted. And John Berry, I mean, I've got a bone to pick with you, mate. So there's always funny kind of names, I mean, I've been doing fantasy football for a long time, so I always stick with the same name. What's your fantasy football name you've gone for this year?
Hertz.
You've just called your team Hearts. What the fuck?
What have I got the last 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, I mean, all that sort. You just called your team Hearts.
Couldn't be arsed typing it. Hearts
What is going on, mate?
Hearts will do.
No kind of like innuendo, kind of.
Innuendo, outuendo.
Exactly. None of that. You just went Hearts.
Have a load in.
Shocking. Next year it'll be Manchester United, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it won't be actually. It'll be MUFC. What's it now? What's that been said about the? Is it FIFA or Pro Evo or something? They can't call it Man United anymore.
Oh yeah, then FIFA, the game, has lost the rights to Manchester United, so they're renaming Manchester United and the players and all that bollocks.
They lost to Juventus last year.
It's like an ISS Pro thing
Have they
going
still
on.
lost to Juventus, or they got them back?
No, they got rid.
So there's no Juventus and no Man United.
And no Man United. Man United's a
Why
big one.
is that though?
So they've
Naming
gone
rights
over
and
to
all
Pro
that.
Evo.
They must have gone somewhere, yeah.
Is there a pen on them?
Yeah, why?
I need it for this quiz.
Oh, I thought that was just a question.
I'll let get my autograph. Oh, dreadful. I'll take the. Call me a chicken, please. Sounds awful.
He said to me, like, he held a menu up at this table and he was like, what does this mean to you? I don't know, first date, I suppose. He's like, no.
Ram's gets
Nightmare. How am I supposed to get that from just him looking at a menu?
From a menu?
Yeah.
BLT. BL
Yeah,
shit.
he didn't do this though.
What are you talking about?